Hello, beautiful Sacred Wild Sisters. I am going to call on the spirit of fire. I'm feeling really, really called to do that. So, and then we'll talk a little bit. So I'm calling on the spirit of the South, place of fire, place of transformation, place of passion. Fire is powerful and transformative, and it burns away all that is not serving us, that is not pure. It purifies, it ignites, it is powerful. We invoke that power, that energy. We welcome you into this discussion today, fire. We welcome you. And I was thinking, and I was like, do you know how important you are on the planet right now? Do you realize how integral you are to the shifting of this planet? Women are so powerful, but over years and years and years, especially in this culture, we've been disempowered. And our gifts, our medicine, the medicine we bring to this world is so powerful. Are you showing up with that energy of optimism and receptivity and kindness and community and joy? Are you filled with that? Are you sharing that vibration? Or are you coming from a place of pessimism, depression, anger, resentment, this feeling of I can't do it, I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not wise enough, I haven't been educated enough? Where are you coming from? Because your vibration is so important. It affects everyone around you. When you are positive, when you are when you believe in yourself, when you know and encourage other people, when you know they can do it because it can be done, because you believe in yourself and you know that you can do it, then you can encourage others. And that vibration is contagious. It electrifies people. It infuses them with energy. It affects your children. It affects your relationships with your partner. It affects your relationships at work. It affects people that you pass on the street, in the grocery store. It affects everything. Our vibration is contagious. When we show up with negativity or a sense of low self-esteem or feelings of I can't do it, or something's going to happen to prevent me, or there's, waiting for the shoe to drop, the other shoe to drop, because we just know something bad's going to happen. When we're coming from that place, that's contagious too. That's poisoning our relationships with other people. It's lowering the vibration, the collective vibration of this planet. So which are you doing? Are you contagious with this positivity and this excitement for life? Do you believe you can do it? I know you can do it. Do you? Do you believe it? Are you sharing that joy and that positivity with the world? Or are you unconsciously bringing down the vibration around you, within you, and around you with your relationships and the people you come in contact with? And I don't say that in any way as a shame, but as a way of helping you to become more conscious. What's happening, right? There's an old, I believe it's a Cherokee story. There are two wolves that live inside of all of us. And a grandfather was telling his grandson about this. There are these two wolves. One is anger and jealousy and resentment and hatred, and the other wolf is full of positivity and optimism and encouragement and joy and freedom and laughter. And they're having this battle within each of us. And the grandson says to the grandfather, which wolf wins? And the grandfather says, the one you feed. What are you feeding inside of yourself? What patterns are you perpetuating? Because our lives do not change unless we begin to change them, until we start doing things differently, until we realize that, you know what, I'm not being my highest and best self. I'm not making choices for me that are benefiting me. Once you realize that, when you realize that the patterns are perpetuating negativity, you're feeding the wolf that is tearing you apart inside, then you can shift it. But we get used to those patterns of feeding that same wolf, feeding that negativity, that sense of I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough, or I'll never be enough, or I'm just so sad, I'm just so broken. Are you feeding that wolf? Or are you feeding the wolf of I am growing, I am developing, I am expanding, I am drawing all good things to me? Which wolf are you feeding? And it begins small. That's fine. Begin small. It can be as simple as brushing your teeth with the opposite hand. Anything different. Shift it. Because if it's not working for you, if your situation is not working for you, shift it. Shift it with a small shift. And when you get comfortable with that, shift a bigger shift. Try doing things differently. Try doing anything differently. If it's not working for you, if your life is not working right now, try doing something different. Because we are incredibly responsible for our lives. We are responsible for our thoughts. We are responsible for our actions. And when we start transforming, sisters, the world needs us. Women have been disempowered for too long and are not taking responsibility for ourselves and our energy and not committing to ourselves and devoting time to ourselves. It is affecting everyone around us. Can you imagine the shift when we start focusing on ourselves, when we start giving to ourselves, when we start loving ourselves and allowing that to emanate out into the field, out into our relationships with everybody, people we meet on the street, people we meet at the grocery store, our families, our partners, our children. It will shift everything because that raises their vibration, and then they go out with a higher vibration, with more optimism, with more sense of empowerment, and they touch other people. It ripples, but it begins with us. If you're conscious of it, that you have not been bringing your highest and best selves into the world, and you are starting to become conscious of it, I want to encourage you to keep going. Keep taking steps, keep trying different things, keep living in that vibrance. Step through the fire. Allow yourself to be purified. Allow all that is not of you, all that is not serving you, to be burned away. And I'm going to tell you, that step, that journey to discovering yourself, to exploring yourself, it will be painful because we need to look where we are responsible. And that's okay because it moves through our system. There may be sadness, there may be grief, there may be anger. That's good. That means we're moving energy, we're transforming it. We're allowing that fire of emotion to transform, and we need to do it. We need to do the work. If you're ready to do the work, if you're ready to step into a new version of yourself, please private message me, because we are going to create a shift on this planet that is going to be phenomenal. We are going to create so much joy and so much vibrance and so much encouragement to ourselves and the world around us. We need it. Do you see? Have you looked at our world? Our world needs us. Our world needs the highest version of ourselves. Are you bringing it? Are you ready to bring it? Because we need you. We need you, sisters. We need everyone to show up. If you're conscious of it, show up. I love you. I want the highest and best good for you. I want you to show up in your life fully realized, vibrating at such a high level that nothing can shake you. I want to see you thrive, and I want to see that ripple go out into the world. I want to see you changing the lives of the people you are in relationship with just by being you. Just by being that vibrant, alive, vibrating self that is going to bring joy and laughter and love and beauty into the world. We need you. Yeah. So I look forward to hearing what you think. If you are ready to thrive and grow, I'm here to guide you and support you. Private message me if you want to talk. There are so many resources out there. And I hope that you find what you need to become your highest and best self. I love you. I'll talk soon.